statement.
A second.
Check issued valuing how much? Valuing 1500 has been recorded in the cash book, but out of the 1500 rupees, only 900 check valuing 900 has been presented for the payment. So you need to answer how
Looking
this
at
will be.
600 will be left.
Okay, so 600 will be reduced in the passbook.
Yes, it will be reduced in the minus column. Passbook.
Okay, okay. Let me show you. Check issued 1500, and for payment, only check of rupees 900 has been presented. This basically means banker must have reduced the overall bank balance by 900 rupees, right? But the accountant have reduced the balance only by, sorry, accountant have reduced the balance by 1500. All right. So tell me, because banker is reducing only 900, accountant have reduced 1500 already. And as I told you, in order to find out the balance as per cash book, we will do whatever the accountant have done. So if accountant have reduced 1500, then banker should also reduce 1500, right? But he is only reducing 900. Tell me how much more he need to be reduced, the balance need to be reduced. How much more balance need to be reduced?
600.
600, correct. So we will be reducing the bank reconciliation. We will be recording 600 in the minus column in the bank reconciliation statement, as Hamad answered. So we will be recording this in the minus column. We will write check issued but not presented. So we will record this in the minus column, because accountant have reduced all 1500. We have only reduced 900. Therefore, we will be reducing more 600. Next, transaction third. A check of rupees 800 had been 800 paid by you into the bank on 29th March 2011 is not yet credited in the passbook. All right. Basically, check of rupees 800 has been deposited, has been sent to the bank for collection, but this is not yet recorded in the bank in the passbook. So how we will be dealing with this? Check deposited in the bank. So as soon as the check has been deposited in the bank that has a value of 800 rupees, this must be recorded in the cash book by the accountant, right? As soon as the check has been deposited into the
Yes.
bank, so this must be recorded in the cash book by the accountant, but the same is not yet recorded in the passbook. Okay, so now again we are talking about the balance as per passbook. We need to find out the balance as per passbook. Therefore, we will do whatever the accountant have done. So if accountant have added this value in the cash book, therefore the same should also be added in the passbook. All right, because banker did not recorded this earlier. Now we will have to add this in the bank reconciliation statement. So we will be adding this in the, we will be writing this in the plus column. Check deposited 800. Next, item number 4. There was a credit of rupees 85 for interest on current account. That means bank have provided you interest of rupees 85. Bank has provided interest of rupees 85. Bank has provided interest of rupees 85. Tell me how this will be recorded in the bank reconciliation statement. What we will be doing in the bank reconciliation statement? Interest provided by the bank. That means the banker must have recorded the interest in the passbook and he must have increased the overall balance by 85 rupees. Yes or no? Arisha, Hamad?
Yes.
Yes. But the same is not yet recorded in the cash book. Same is not yet recorded in the cash book. And as I told you, we will be doing whatever the accountant have done. So if accountant is not recording it, if accountant is not recording the transaction in the cash book, therefore this should also not be recorded in the passbook. All right, but because the banker has already recorded this, so in order to settle the difference, we will be reducing it now. We will be reducing it now. So we will now record this in the minus column. Interest credited by the bank, because same is not recorded by the accountant in the cash book. Therefore, we will also not record in the passbook. 100 will be reduced. Tell me, Arisha, Hamad, and Sakshi. Is this clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the final event. On
Sir,
31st
how
March 2000.
100 got reduced?
Okay, the value was 85 only, no?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. It should be 85 only. Okay. Fifth item. On 31st March 2011, a check of rupees 510 received by you and was paid into bank, but the same was omitted to be entered in the cash book. We have received a check of rupees 510. We should have recorded this in the cash book, but we forgot to record this in the cash book. Bank, we have deposited this in the bank. Bank must have recorded this. We forgot to record this in the cash book. All right, question is clear. We have received a check of rupees 510 rupees. Same, we have forgot to record the value of the check in the cash book. So see, what is the situation here? We have received a check of rupees 510. This is sent to bank, and obviously bank must have recorded this, as nothing is mentioned in the question. So we will presume that bank must have recorded this in the passbook. So passbook have already recorded 510 and increased the overall balance by 510 rupees. But the same, the accountant have forgot to record this in the cash book. So he did not record this event in the cash book. And now, as we are talking about the balance as per passbook, and as I told you, whatever the accountant have done, we will do the same. If he forgot to record this transaction, then in order to find out the balance as per cash book, we will also not record this transaction in the passbook. So as we have already added this in the passbook, to settle this difference, we will now reduce this in the bank reconciliation statement. Tell me, Hamad and Arisha, Sakshi, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Because
Yes.
accountant have not recorded this, therefore the banker should also not record this, as this event has already been recorded in the passbook. So therefore we will have to reduce it to find out the balance as per cash book. So see, now check received omitted to be entered in the passbook. Omitted to be entered in cash books, in the cash book. Because accountant have not recorded this, therefore we should also not record this. We will reduce it in the bank reconciliation statement by 510 rupees. This is it. We have recorded, we have entered all the event in the bank reconciliation statement. Now, as usual, we will first of all total the positive side of the bank reconciliation statement. Whatever the value we will get, we will reduce all of these 685 and 510, and whatever the remaining balance will be, this will be known as the bank balance as per cash book. Tell me if there is any doubt, anyone? Arisha, Hamad, Sakshi,
No,
any
sir.
doubt? Okay, so just look at the solution of the question. So the final answer will be, the balance as per passbook will be, sorry, as per cash book will be 5,605 rupees. Sum total of the debit side will be, the positive side will be 6,800 and the negative side will be 6,800 as well, because both the side should tell you. So you can take the screenshot now, or if you have recorded, if you have already written this, then just let me know. We will move to the next question. Ahmad, done?
Yes, sir. Done.
Arisha, Sakshi, done? Done, everyone?
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay. Okay, so let's move to the next question. All right, so this time again, we need to prepare the bank reconciliation statement. And bank balance as per passbook is given 10,000. Check deposited into bank, but no entry was passed in the cash book 500. Check received entered in the cash book, but not sent to the bank 1200. Insurance premium paid directly by the bank. Bank charges entered twice in the cash book 20. Check received entered twice in the cash book 1000. Bill discounted dishonored not recorded in the cash book. So these are the various events that have taken place, and due to all of these discrepancies are arising between the balance as per cash book and the passbook is different. All right, so prepare the bank reconciliation statement, everyone. I'm giving you 10 minutes to solve this question. Otherwise, I'll be solving it. So prepare the bank reconciliation statement format first of all, then write down the balance as per passbook given in the question, 10,000 on the positive column. And after that, start treating all the entries. If you have any doubt regarding the question, you can ask me. Arisha, Hamad, Sakshi, is question clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So balance as per passbook is given in the question, 10,000. It will be recorded in the positive column of the bank reconciliation statement, 10,000 in the positive column. Okay. Check deposited into bank, but no entry was passed in the cash book. Tell me how this will be recorded in the bank reconciliation statement. Check deposited into bank, but no entry has been passed in the cash book. Hamad, Arisha, anyone? This will be recorded in the plus column or the minus column. Arisha, Hamad, Sakshi.
Sir, it will be recorded. As it is, the check is deposited and it is passed, so it will be recorded in the plus column.
It will be recorded in the plus column. Okay. And Arisha? Arisha? Where this event should be recorded? In the minus column or the plus column?
Plus column.
In the plus column again. Okay. Okay, let me explain this. Check deposited into bank, but no entry was passed in the cash book. So just a minute. See. Both of you are incorrect, by the way. Let me show you. We have deposited a check. We have deposited a check, the value of which is how much? It was 500. Okay, 500. So the question says that this is recorded in the bank. This is recorded in the passbook. So passbook 500, increase your overall balance by 500. Banker have recorded this transaction in the passbook already. But the same is not recorded in the cash book. Accountant have not recorded this. Tell me, because accountant have not recorded this, therefore banker should also not record this. If you want to find out the balance as per cash book, so what we should do, we will do whatever the accountant have done. Yes. So if the accountant have not added this in the cash book, therefore banker should also not add this in the bank statement passbook. But if he already have added this in the passbook, then tell me, in order to rectify the difference, what we will be doing now? Hamad and Arisha.
Minusing it.
We should minus it, right? Arisha, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So check deposited. Check deposited in bank. The value was 500. We will be recording in the minus because accountant did not record this. Therefore, this should also not be recorded in the passbook. So therefore we are reducing 500 from the passbook. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Event third, check received and entered in the cash book, but not sent to the bank. Check received and entered in the cash book, but not sent to the bank. We have received a check. We have entered this in the cash book as well, but the same is not recorded, but the same is not sent to the bank. Therefore, the banker must not have recorded this event. 1200 is not added in the passbook by the banker. Now again, we are talking about the balance as per cash book we need to find. Therefore, as I told you, whatever the accountant have done, banker should also do the same. If accountant have increased the overall balance by 1200, then this 1200 should also be added in the passbook. But banker did not record this. Therefore, at the time of preparing the bank reconciliation statement, we will be adding 1200. We will be writing this in the positive column. Is this correct? Hamad, Sakshi, and Arisha.
Yes, sir.
This should be recorded in the plus column. Yes. So check check received entered in cash book, because accountant have recorded this and increased the overall balance by 1200. Therefore, this should also be recorded in the passbook. Therefore, we should write this 1200 in the positive column in the bank reconciliation statement. All right, let's move to the next question. Next event, item number 4, insurance premium paid directly by the bank. Insurance premium paid directly by the bank. Insurance premium paid by bank only. Tell me, this transaction is recognized by the accountant, yes or no? This have been recorded by the accountant in the cash book, yes or no? If the premium is paid by the bank directly, then the accountant must be aware or unaware about this event. He must be aware or he must be unaware about this event. Tell me, guys, come on. Arisha, Hamad, Sakshi,
Yes,
please
sir.
tell.
It is awaited by the bank. He knows.
Bank knows this, no? I'm talking about the accountant. Whether accountant is aware about the insurance being paid by the bank directly?
No.
No. So because accountant have no idea about this insurance premium being paid by the bank, so he must have not recorded this in the cash book, right? Banker have reduced the overall balance, but the accountant must not have recorded this in the cash book. Therefore, the accountant must not reduce the overall balance by 800 rupees. So because accountant is not reducing the balance by 800, therefore the bank should also not record this, should not reduce the balance by 800. So we will add this back. Getting my point? Insurance premium paid by bank is not recognized by the accountant. Accountant have not recorded this in the cash book. Therefore, he did not reduce the cash balance. But on the other hand, bank is paying the insurance premium. This event is recognized by the banker. Banker have recorded this event in the passbook, and he must have reduced the overall balance by 800. Now listen to me carefully. Because accountant is not entering this transaction in the cash book, therefore banker should also not record this in the passbook. But banker have already reduced it earlier. Therefore, in order to settle the difference, we will do whatever the accountant have done. If accountant is not reducing the 800 in the cash book, therefore banker should also not reduce this in the passbook. So in order to settle the difference, we will be adding this back in the positive column. Tell me, is this correct, Arisha, Hamad, and Sakshi?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. Let's move to the next event. Bank charges entered twice in the cash book, 20. Bank charges entered twice in the cash book. So it should be recorded how many times? It should be charged only once, but this has been recorded twice. All right. So how many times the banker have recorded this? How many times the banker should have must have recorded this? Tell me. Bank charges entered twice in the cash book. Accountant have by mistake recorded the bank charges 2 times. That means he have reduced the overall balance by 20 rupees 2 times. He have reduced the overall balance by 40 rupees. But on the other hand, bank have reduced the bank charges only once. That means bank have reduced the bank charges only once. This means only once 20 rupees has been deducted. But accountant is reducing 20 rupees 2 times. All right. Now, because accountant is reducing 2 times, therefore the banker should also reduce 2 times. So now this time we will be recording bank charges in which column? Tell me, Arisha, Ahmad, Sakshi. Bank charges should be recorded. Sorry?
Minus column.
Minus column. Correct. Ahmad, is this okay? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's move to the next question. Item 6. Check received entered twice in the cash book. Again, we have received a check. We have entered this value 2 times in the check in the cash book. It should be recorded only once, but we have recorded by mistake. We have recorded the value of check in the cash book twice. So what should we do now? How can we rectify the difference between the cash book and the passbook? Because the accountant is adding this twice. Accountant is adding. No, Sakshi, we won't be recording this in the minus column. Try to pay attention. Check. Accountant is recording this transaction in the cash book 2 times. Banker must have recorded this transaction only once. As nothing is mentioned in the question, we will presume that accountant and the banker both are recording the transaction. But the problem is that accountant is recording the transaction in the cash book 2 times. So he have added. Okay. So basically, accountant have added 1000 in the cash book 2 times. Now, because accountant have added 2 times, therefore the bank should also record this 2 times. Once it has already been recorded, now we will record it again. We will record this event in the bank reconciliation statement one more time. So this will be written as check collected recorded twice. Recorded twice. So because accountant is entering the transaction 2 times. Therefore, the banker will also record this 2 times. So he will add 1000 in the bank reconciliation statement. He will add 1000 more in the bank reconciliation statement. All right. This is it. So one more event was there. I think item number 7 was also there. Okay, bill discounted, dishonored, not recorded in the cash book. So bill of rupees 5000 has been discounted. It not the same has not been recorded in the cash book earlier. So now I'm giving this question, the final event, as a homework. You will be doing this question. You will be doing the entry for the last event. And other than this, I'm giving you one more question as homework. So please take this screenshot of this. Just a minute. Getting it, everyone? Hamad, Arisha, you have to enter the correct entry for the item number 7 in the bank reconciliation statement. This will be you will consider this as your homework. And apart from this, I'm giving you this question as homework as well. So take the screenshot of this question also. Let me know when you are done. Done?
Yes, sir. Done.
Done, sir.
Okay. So and check. All right. So just one question as homework, and the one event that is in the question, in this question, you will be dealing with this event as well. So this is it for today's session. And okay, so thank you for attending the class. We will be doing more question based on bank reconciliation statement in the next class. Thank you for attending the session, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
हेलो, गुड इवनिंग स्पर्श। स्पर्श, आवाज आ रही है मेरी? स्पर्श?
Yes, sir.
तो यार हम लोग 1-2 मिनट वेट करेंगे, बाकी स्टूडेंट ज्वाइन कर लें, उसके बाद स्टार्ट करते हैं, क्योंकि नया चैप्टर स्टार्ट करना है। तो मैं चाह रहा हूँ बाकी सब ज्वाइन करिए। अच्छा, मैंने कुछ होमवर्क दिया था, कुछ असाइनमेंट दिया था आपको कॉस्ट का, वो कर लिया आप लोगों ने? कॉस्ट का आपको असाइनमेंट मिला था जिसमें आपको न्यूमेरिकल करने थे, टैबुलर फॉर्म वाले, तकरीबन 10-12 क्वेश्चंस होंगे, वो मिल गया था?
Yes, sir.
कर लिए वो सारे क्वेश्चन?
No, sir, नहीं हो पाए सारे तो।
हो नहीं पाए, कहीं प्रॉब्लम आ रही है या अभी अटेम्प्ट नहीं किया है?
सर अभी बाद वाले अटेम्प्ट नहीं किए।
अच्छा ठीक है, आप जैसे ही कर लेना, वो कल तक कर लो आराम से, और उसको
Yes, sir.
स्कैन करके मेरे को पीडीएफ बना के शेयर कर देना, ठीक है?
Yes, sir. सर निष्कर्ष सर को भेजनी है तो ग्रुप में।
हाँ, निष्कर्ष को भेज देना।
ओके सर।
कहाँ रह गया सारे?
सर आज ग्रुप पे लिंक नहीं आया तो शायद इसलिए किसी ने ज्वाइन नहीं करी।
ग्रुप पे लिंक ही नहीं आया? क्यों नहीं आया भाई लिंक? अच्छा मैं पूछता हूँ।
ओके सर।
आपने कैसे ज्वाइन किया है?
सर लिंक रोज का सेम ही होता है तो इसलिए मैंने पिछले वाले पे क्लिक कर लिया।
अच्छा 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 अच्छा। ओके स्पर्श, एक काम करते हैं, अगर आपको कोई डाउट है पिछले किसी चैप्टर का तो आप वो पूछ लो, तब तक जब तक कोई और ज्वाइन नहीं करता है। ज्वाइन कर लेंगे तो उसके बाद हम नया चैप्टर स्टार्ट करते हैं। अगर पिछले वाले चैप्टर में कोई डाउट है कॉस्ट में, प्रोडक्शन में, वो पूछिए।
सर
कुछ
नहीं है
ऐसे
डाउट।
डाउट नहीं है? अच्छा।
नहीं है सर।
चलो एक काम करते हैं फिर, ये क्वेश्चन जो मैंने दिए थे ना असाइनमेंट में, आपने कहाँ तक कर लिए हैं? कौन से क्वेश्चन तक, कौन से क्वेश्चन नंबर तक आपने अटेम्प्ट किए हैं? स्पर्श कौन से क्वेश्चन नंबर तक आपने अटेम्प्ट किया हुआ है? स्पर्श, मेरी आवाज आ रही है ना आपको?
यस सर, अब आ रही है, मेरी लीव हो गई थी मीटिंग।
अच्छा, मैं कह रहा हूँ कि कौन से क्वेश्चन नंबर तक आपने असाइनमेंट वाले क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किए हैं? कितने क्वेश्चन कर रखे हैं आपने? चेक कर रहे हो या? हाँ बताओ।
सर ये वाली असाइनमेंट नहीं की मैंने अभी।
ये कर ही नहीं है? अच्छा, तो एक काम करते हैं फिर, जब तक कोई ज्वाइन नहीं कर रहा है तब तक हम ये कर लेते हैं।
ओके सर।
चलो, तो यहाँ से स्टार्ट कर लो, क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 से। दिखाई दे रहा है क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 आपको?
यस सर।
ये नोट करो फटाफट से। आउटपुट है 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 तक, फिर बीच बीच में वैल्यूज मिसिंग है, टीवीसी एवीसी एमसी, ये सारी मिसिंग वैल्यूज आपको फाइंड आउट करनी
ओके सर।
करिए। ये बच्चे लिंक कहीं नहीं हो गए ना, इसकी वजह से ज्वाइन ही नहीं किया उन्होंने। ये सारे एक साथ कैसे गायब हो गए?
सर डन।
हो गया? बताइए वैल्यूज बताइए,
यस
टीवीसी की वैल्यू बताइए।
सर 20 के बाद 32,
हम्म,
उसके बाद फिर 80,
उसके बाद 80 फोर्थ पेज, ओके ठीक है।
सर फिर 120,
फिर 120 कैसे हो गया? 120 कैसे हुआ? 80 के बाद मार्जिनल कॉस्ट ये रखा है ना आपको 10, तो 80 में मार्जिनल कॉस्ट जुड़ेगा ना 10, तो 90 हो जाएगा ना ये। समझ रहे हो स्पर्श?
यस सर।
ठीक है, उसके बाद एवरेज कॉस्ट ये रखा है। मैं फिफ्थ वाले की बात कर रहा हूँ। फिफ्थ पे
यस सर, फिफ्थ में 90,
फिफ्थ पे 90, फिर सिक्स पे 120 होगा।
120।
हाँ,
यस सर।
फिर 7 पे 200 गिवन ही है। ठीक है, फिर एवरेज कॉस्ट तो निकाल ही लोगे आप वेरिएबल कॉस्ट को डिवाइड करके।
यस सर।
ठीक है, फिर मार्जिनल कॉस्ट भी आ ही जाएगा आपका। ठीक है, चलें बढ़िया,
यस सर।
आगे चल रहे हैं। ओके, क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 और 8 कीजिए। छोटे छोटे से क्वेश्चन है तो 1 2 3 तीन ही आउटपुट है इसमें। क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 8 और ये भी कर ही लो, 9 भी कर लो। 9 फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स वाला है।
ओके सर।
स्कूल में क्या पढ़ा रहे हैं अभी? स्कूल में कौन सा
सर
चैप्टर
स्कूल
चल रहा
में
है
भी
आपका?
सर कोस्ट चल रहा है अभी।
अच्छा, समझ आ रहा है ना वो तो।
यस सर। सर 7th वाले क्वेश्चन में निकालना क्या है?
क्या निकालना है? A firm's average fixed cost when it produces 2 unit is 30. Its average total cost schedule is given below. हम्म, इसमें दे नहीं रखा है क्या निकालना है, तो फिर नेक्स्ट वाले में भी नहीं दे रखा होगा।
यस
अच्छा,
सर, नहीं
मार्जिन
किया
उसमें तो
मैंने।
नहीं, नेक्स्ट वाले में तो दे रखा है मार्जिनल कॉस्ट फाइंड आउट करना है। हम्म, तो 7 छोड़ो।
ओके सर।
नहीं 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 नहीं। हाँ ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है, 7 छोड़ना पड़ेगा आपको, 7 में मिसिंग है। 8 और 9 कर।
ओके सर।
हो गया स्पर्श?
सर कर रहा हूँ सर। 8th तो हो गया, मैं 9th कर रहा हूँ।
अच्छा ठीक है, करो।
सर डन।
ओके, तो आप 8th का आंसर बताओगे मेरे को, सॉरी 9th का आंसर बताओगे मेरे को। एवरेज वेरिएबल कॉस्ट बताओ।
सर 20, फिर
हम्म,
18, फिर 18, फिर 20, फिर 22।
एक मिनट, 18। ठीक है, ठीक है, बाकी तो सही होगा, फिर टोटल कॉस्ट भी सही होगा, मार्जिन भी सही होगा। ओके ठीक है, थोड़ा टाइम ज़्यादा लग रहा है बस इसमें ना, कैलकुलेशन में आपको। चले क्वेश्चन नंबर 10 11 करो।
ओके सर।
स्पीड बढ़ाइए थोड़ा, स्पीड स्लो है आपकी।
सर आउटपुट तो सीरियल वाइज ही होगा ना?
आउटपुट क्या होगा?
सर सीरियल वाइज होगा ना 1 2 3 4?
सीरियल वाइज होता है हमेशा, लेकिन आपको ही कैलकुलेट करके देखना है। वैसे वैसे इस क्वेश्चन में सीरियल वाइज ही आएगा, लेकिन फिर भी उसको कैलकुलेट करके देखो कितना आएगा वो।
ओके सर।
एवरेज दे रखा है ना आपको, एवरेज वेरिएबल कॉस्ट दे रखा है तो आप उससे पहले टोटल वेरिएबल कॉस्ट निकाल लो। टोटल वेरिएबल मार्जिनल भी दे रखा है ना, मार्जिनल है 6, तो टोटल वेरिएबल कॉस्ट हो जाएगा 16। तो 16 को हमने किससे डिवाइड किया होगा कि उसका एवरेज वेरिएबल कॉस्ट 8 आ रहा है? ज़ाहिर है 2 से डिवाइड किया होगा, तो आउटपुट 2 हो जाएगा उसका। तो ये सीरियल वाइज ही आएगा, वैसे तो 1 2 3 4 ही आएगा इसमें।
सर डन। सर आप म्यूट पे हो।
हाँ, तो कह रहा था फर्स्ट वाले का हो गया ना, 10th का हो गया ना, 1 2 3 4 आउटपुट आ रहे हैं। वेरिएबल
यस
कॉस्ट क्या आ
सर।
रहे हैं?
सर 10 16
हम्म,
27 40।
ठीक है, एवरेज वेरिएबल कॉस्ट बताओ।
10 8 9 10।
ठीक है, मार्जिनल कॉस्ट बताइए।
10 6 11 13।
ठीक है, 11 बताइए आउटपुट। 1 2 3 4 टोटल वेरिएबल
Yes,
कॉस्ट
sir.
बताओ।
12, 20, 30, 40.
टोटल वेरिएबल कॉस्ट 10 सॉरी 12 20 30 और हाँ ठीक है ओके। एवरेज वेरिएबल कॉस्ट 12
Sir,
10
12, 10, 10, 10.
ठीक है मार्जिनल कॉस्ट भी आ गया होगा। कोई प्रॉब्लम यहाँ तक?
No, sir.
एक क्वेश्चन और बचा है, ये और कर लेते हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 12।
Okay, sir. सर 1 आउटपुट पे कैसे निकलेगी?
फर्स्ट आउटपुट पे क्या निकालना है सोर्स? सब
सर
सब कुछ
फर्स्ट
बचेंगे।
यस सर।
अच्छा 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 एक मिनट सोचने दो। फर्स्ट पे पहले फिक्स कॉस्ट निकाल लो ना। एवरेज फिक्स
सर
कॉस्ट ये
फिक्स
रखा है ना
कॉस्ट
आपको
60 आ गई। फिक्स
50
कॉस्ट 60 है।
60 आ गई ना, तो टोटल कॉस्ट कितनी हो जाएगी?
सर
बोलो।
वेरिएबल कॉस्ट भी नहीं है।
अच्छा वेरिएबल कॉस्ट भी नहीं है इस क्वेश्चन में। फर्स्ट पे अच्छा